I wanted to talk today a little bit about the concept of alpha. And when you hear people referring to alpha in stock market terms, they're referring to that return that's created incremental to the return of the market itself, which is called the beta return. So alpha is what you should be paying a professional portfolio manager for in terms of creating incremental value to what you could get from just investing in a passive index. So what are possible sources of alpha? Well, there's different ways of creating alpha. Some of them are probably more intelligent than others. You could add financial leverage to a portfolio and create alpha that way. You could concentrate a portfolio the way value investors do and create leverage that way. By concentration, I mean having more of fewer securities. You could focus on areas of the marketplace which tend to be less efficient, areas that are not scalable, so smaller companies where a lot of eyes are not looking at the situation and therefore they're more likely to be priced incorrectly. Thank you. And you could also look at more complex securities where their complexity keeps people away from looking at them. In my case, over the years, we've looked we've created alpha in the following ways. We've engaged in convertible arbitrage, which is a kind of levered but finite risk type transaction that has cash flows attached to it and has a kind of a bearish stance on the marketplace. We've found pools of the marketplace where there tends to be promotion and overpriced securities like the old Vancouver Stock Exchange, and found that being short a basket of securities like that type created value over time. We found that focusing on companies that are perhaps less liquid, less well known, currently out of favor, the way value investors often do, that we have created actually the most significant part of our alpha from that area. And we've tended to concentrate our positions the way that a value investor would, knowing a lot about fewer securities rather than a little bit about a lot of different securities. Anyway, however it's created, alpha is what you should be looking for in deciding to invest with an active portfolio manager and paying him his active portfolio management fees.